Hi there, Loy Machedo speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo? Think personal branding. Okay, before I do share with you the big mistake or the big blunder I did with my weight loss right now, YouTube requires me to say this. This is not a medical channel. This is not medical advice. I'm not a medical professional. I'm just giving you my experience as a layperson, what I've been doing. So if you want to go in a weight loss, please check medical or certified professionals, okay? Especially if you have health issues. Okay, having got that out of the way. So what is a major blunder that I did? I really messed up my system, not just where I gained weight, I literally felt sick, almost like very sickly. And I'll tell you what I did. Okay. So before I tell you that, let me tell you, today's date is 26th October 2022. Started my weight loss on 1st September to October, 1 month. Now October is nearly going to be 56 days. Okay. So over the period of 56 days, I have lost a total of 12 kilos, 11 kilos. Yeah, 11 kilos. Yeah, around 11 kilos. But now what happened was I've gained 2 more kilos. Why? Because I've decided to slow down, just relax a little bit. Yeah, and it was because of the mistake that I did. So what was the big mistake or the big blunder? Okay. As you're aware, for those who follow my channel, I follow intermittent fasting, and then I break my fast. So the fasting period is normally 12 hours or 16 hours. 12 hours means after waking up, 12 hours I don't eat food, and then I have another 12 hours where I can eat food. Eat food, how I like, but you have to eat ketogenic diet. Mainly more of meat and all that. I customize a little bit where I do have fruits and all that. So I don't go hardcore keto. Okay. So sometimes it's 12 hours. Sometimes I extend it to 16 hours. So 16 hours I don't eat, and then 8 hours I'm eating. Okay. But now because my body has gotten used to 12 hours and 16 hours, sometimes I think to myself, okay, why don't I push it to 24 hours? Okay. So do normal things during the day and then I go to sleep. So my body is still empty. So when I calculate, let's say 8 hours sleep, so it becomes 24 hours. Okay. But then after you wake up in the morning, sometimes you do think of food, but you're not hungry. So that is where I feel, can I push it a little bit more? Can I push it for 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours? And that is where I have managed to do 36 hours fast. Okay. Until now, I hope you understood. Okay. But let me tell you this, that fasting is not easy. And for a guy like me who loves food, who adores food, who loves snacking, I love chocolates, I love ice creams, I love snacks. I just love food. So for me, it's not easy at all. Okay. So now, especially when you're hungry and I'm doing exercise, I do the treadmill and all that, and I do going to the gym. So I'm really starving by the time I want to eat food. So I'm very aware when I have to break my fast, I'll do it slowly. But sometimes we tend to do it the wrong way. So there were 6 mistakes that I did, 6 major mistakes after fasting 36 hours. I fasted for 36 hours, and this was the mistake that I did. So what were the mistakes? Number 1 is when fasting, I normally have black coffee, black espresso when fasting. The first mistake that I did that day means these last 2 days. The first mistake that I did was I decided not to have coffee. Now, as it is, I'm pushing my body for fasting and doing extreme exercise. So my body is used to something. So now if I add something or remove something, that really disrupts the body's balance. So, and especially coffee is addictive, coffee like sugar. So when I removed that element, that really got to me. And I'll tell you, I was feeling tired and lethargic throughout the day, moody, but I still thought I'll push through it and I can go through it. And that was the first mistake. So if you're doing something, don't suddenly remove or add something, especially when you're doing exercise or when you're going through a weight loss program. First is I didn't have coffee. Big mistake. So my energy just took a whack. The second one is I I have a normal way of doing exercise. I first do slow run outside. Then after that, I go to the gym for slight weight training. Then I come back. I do again a slow run, and then 1 hour walking treadmill. Uh, I do my session. Okay, that's my normal way of doing exercise. This time, however, because I got up early, I decided let me do the treadmill first. So I did a 1 hour on treadmill, and then after that, I don't know, something came over me. I told my wife, let's go shopping and let's buy, because morning there's less traffic. I went there. Then I came back, and instead of doing my normal this thing of running up and down, I decided, okay, let me go to the gym. Then when I came back, I did the 4 rounds. So I completely changed the way I did my exercise. And I don't know, maybe I was able to push my body a little bit more. That also added to the fatigue. I really felt very tired and very exhausted, but I didn't listen to my body. I was just pushing myself. Number three is, like I told you, I pushed myself. I exercised way too much. There were so many times during this thing. One is pushing through the pain. Another one is when your body's trying to listen, man, I don't think you can do it, but I still want to do it. Number three, I exercised too much. I think I overtrained. Okay. Number four is, this one was a major. You remember I told you I went in the morning and decided to go with my wife and buy the food. I stopped by a new store that was a restaurant that specializes in milk products and all that, and they make, homemade. So I purchased hummus. I purchased, hummus is chickpeas, the same. I purchased sour cream. I purchased different items. And, obviously, you're a human being. You want to taste something new. But for me, at least me, I'm dieting and I'm pushing myself, and, my sugar can go high because now I'm depriving myself of sugary foods. So I thought I'll take a creamy dip with nachos. I'll just have that. And this is another mistake that I made. I told my wife also, try make a new dish for me, cook something new, which I shouldn't have done that. So when I did break my fast, well, sour cream and nachos and the new cooking, my wife tried something new, which was with oil and which was not my normal stuff. That caused a massive digestive. I don't know. I was just feeling so uneasy. Sometimes you eat something and you feel like puking, and it was so oily. And then I felt my energy levels go, and I felt sleepy. I crashed off to sleep. It was a disaster. I shouldn't have done that. Ugh. Even now, I'm feeling terrible, even after like 12 hours. Okay. So it just has to go out. Then number five, I think, was another problem. I was not able to sleep properly. Maybe because I didn't have the coffee or was feeling exhausted. I was trying to get sleep, but I was not able to sleep. So sleep, wake up, sleep, wake up. So my whole sleep regiment went out of whack. And if you don't sleep properly, and especially if you're after 40, it really affects you. So that was another mistake. I was not able to sleep properly. And last but not the least, I think the biggest mistake that I did was, sometimes in a quest to really, reach your goal, or, you're achieving success, you want to push the envelope, you want to brag to your friends, you want to tell, yes, I've done it and all that. We really sometimes make a mistake, and I just fucked it up, man. It was like, it's my main thing is not, I'm not upset because I gained 1-2 kilos. That will come off. Your weight goes up and down when you take your weight every day. Like if you don't sleep and you have just eaten, don't sleep, and you hardly got any sleep, and then you check your weight will be more. If you have more potatoes or sugary stuff or excessive salty, and then you check your weight is more. So all these factors come into play. If you don't eat anything, and you sleep just on water, and you check your weight will be different, but then it normalizes. So I'm not worried more about the weight. Rather, I'm worried more about, no, not worried. After, going so perfectly, made a big blunder or mistake. And thankfully, I'm a little focused that, I don't have to quit this journey. But had it been a normal person, or, person who doesn't know what they're doing, they would just say, man, forget this diet, man. Why am I doing this? And I'll tell you, I literally even asked myself that question came. It was very scary. Why am I doing all this dieting? Hell with this. Anyway, I'm going to gain back all the weight once I go normal. all these thoughts and doubts come to your head, and I wanted to quit. It was bad. Even right now, my body has to get used to it. So for the next few days, I'm just going to take it easy. Maybe I'll just fast 12 hours. That's it, just 12 hours. Within that, and I'll eat normal. Maybe I'll eat some sweets. Maybe I'll eat, just what I used to normally eat, and I'll pamper myself just to keep that sanity. But then once I realize, okay, body has healed, back to normal, I'll go back to the same old uh, style of doing things. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think? Good, not good, bad? And feel free. I love reading your comments. Okay. Having said that, I've still not given up. Still, I've lost. How much have I lost? Yeah, I've lost 10 kilos, which is not bad. 10 kilos. I was at 12, which was better, 11 or 12. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Inshallah, like they say. And I said it in a good way. Okay. All right. You guys take care. Good, bad, ugly. Comment down below. Love to read your comments. It's me signing off.